Thank you, Kate. I am so honored that you actually came to the defense of Mary Wiseman when she was attacked for fat shaming by tweeting one of my articles. And it blew my mind that you even would see that. So thank you.
Really good.
Yes, thank you so much.
Very good. You're welcome.
I wanted to ask you, you're playing two Janeways. What's it like not only coming back to play Janeway after so many years, but to have to play two versions of that?
It's wonderful. It's challenging, and it's fun. Vice Admiral Janeway is more, she's the sentient character, and hologram Janeway assumes a certain constancy. But I get to play shades of color, and I really enjoy that. I mean, Vice Admiral Janeway has a lot of temperament going on because she's in pursuit of you-know-who. I can't mention that, I don't think. I think it's a spoiler. So she's very hot on the bridge, and she's ordering, the situation threatens to be catastrophic. So you can see her temperament rising and falling at every turn, whereas hologram Janeway must remain not neutral, but constant. She is there to guide, she is there to mentor, and she is there essentially to direct them.
And you're mentoring a whole new generation of Star Trek fans through Nickelodeon. What's that like for you to be a child TV star?
Well, you can imagine, can't you? It's thrilling. It's about time we approached this group, this demographic, among whom I think will be minds and imaginations who can absorb this much far better than adults in many different ways, because the childish imagination is so unfettered and so innocent and so pure. It will really grasp and I think enjoy the ideology of Star Trek.
I think that you are among the most politically active of the Star Trek family. I remember seeing you come out for AOC.
Yeah, I came out in the very beginning for Alexandra. I went to one of her first rallies in Queens, and she burst into tears and sort of fell to her knees. I guess Captain Janeway was all she was allowed to watch on a very, sort of funny little box when she was young with her father. And she loved me, but she's grown into quite the little pal, hasn't she? She's full of life. We've got to really, as Dems, get this together. It's got to be pulled together. I worry about our democracy right now. I'm sure the whole world does, but.
Absolutely. I'm a transgender woman, and I will tell you, I don't remember a time in my life where I have felt so apart from the rest of our society.
Is that true?
It's just that
even when you undertook the decision to become transgender, even then?
Oh no, I'll tell you that I was embraced and accepted, and I never even thought that there would be people who would, not accept me. And over the last 2 years, I've become a political pawn and a villain and called a groomer and all these other things. And I just think that someone like you who speaks up for people like me, it means even more than me speaking up for me.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, and have no doubt that I will continue to do so. But
Thank
we
you.
all have to now shout loud, because we've got to put a certain man in Russia down, for lack
Out
of
of business.
better
Yeah.
way of putting it. Yeah.
Last question. It's 20 years since Tea at 5.
Yeah.
Any chance you might come back? Because we have the Kate here in Connecticut, the Katharine Hepburn Museum, and I would love to see you there and maybe performing again.
That would be real sleight of hand, I have to tell you that, Dawn. How am I going to play the young Katharine Hepburn? I can do the old girl, all right, but up to a young one, I don't know. I'd love to give it another shot one day.
Thank you so much for your time and for all of your work.
A pleasure to talk to you. And stay strong.
I will.
Stay voluble. We have to speak out. Thank you, Dawn.